Hi, this is Steve at John Knox Village. We're here with another behind the scenes, and today we're over at the Village Gardens, and I'm going to be here speaking with Larry, who's one of the village coordinators here at the gardens at John Knox Village. So we're going to ask a few questions of Larry. We're going to take a look at the gardens and see what's growing here now. It's fantastic. So we're here with Larry. Hi Larry, how you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
All right. It's a beautiful morning this morning. The weather's fantastic. It's not too hot. That's great for gardening, right?
Right.
All right. So how long have you been the coordinator here at the Village Gardens?
This is my fourth year.
Fourth year. All right. And what do you enjoy most about gardening here at the village?
I like planting and watching it grow and then picking it all and get to eat it.
Yeah, I bet you get to eat a lot of stuff here that you produce.
Yeah. I love tomatoes.
You probably got too much stuff for you to eat though, right?
Right.
What do you do with all the things that you can't eat?
I've been given operations tomatoes, given grounds tomatoes, given bus drivers tomatoes, given Jonathan the Keyman tomatoes.
So pretty much everybody here at the village gets to enjoy the produce that comes out of here, right?
Yes.
Residents and associates.
Right.
And that's great. And don't you also give some out to the community as well? Do other people get to benefit from this too?
This year we didn't have a tomato fest.
Right.
And we haven't had a store or anything putting tomatoes in. Didn't have enough starting out, so.
Right, but usually you do that.
Donate them to people when somebody wants some.
Right. Okay. All right. Good. And how many gardeners were there working here this year?
We got 62.
That's a lot. Is that a mixture between residents and associates, or
right.
Is it just all residents this
year? We got about 10 associates.
Okay. All right. Good.
And they're great to work with.
How many spots do we have here for people to use?
We got 110.
All right. And do you know what the biggest size plot there is?
The largest plot's over behind us in the plowed garden area.
And what are some of the benefits of gardening here, Larry, and why do the residents like it so much?
They more or less enjoy it and do it for therapy.
So they enjoy coming out in the outdoors and getting exercise.
Right. And let their hair drop down.
Right. and enjoy watching everything grow that they put in the ground, right?
Yes.
And how much variety of produce is there here? I mean, there seems to be a lot of different things growing here right now.
They got okra and tomatoes, and they had potatoes, and there's sweet potatoes and strawberries.
If somebody's interested in gardening, I know we're coming towards the end of the season for this year, but if somebody is interested in gardening and wants to get involved for next year, what do they do, Larry?
They contact me, and then I put them on a list, and then in first part of March, it's usually the first Monday of March, we have the registration to come in and sign up and do the paperwork and pay their fee for the year. Okay,
and if it's okay with you, we'll put your phone number up on the screen here so people know how to contact you, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Usually in voice and e-blast. And
yeah, so look out for all
emails.
Basically all the village communication tools.
Right.
We'll get it out there when it's time to think about next year and starting in gardening again. And if there's any residents out there, or all associates for that matter, that want to get involved, then speak to Larry. Larry's the man.
Yep.
So how does becoming a member work? How does it kind of work once you decide to get a plot here? What kind of happens? What's next?
Well, if you want a garden plot,
yeah,
you contact me and we assign you a spot.
Okay. So
the spot's got a number on, and this year we put the gardener's name on the spot.
But there's usually plenty of room for everybody, right?
Right.
You don't usually have a waiting list or anything like that?
No waiting list. This year, I think I had something like 15 vacant spots. So if Stephanie was gardening, I'd say, Stephanie, would you like another spot? And she said yes, so I assigned her that next spot.
All right. So how is everybody enjoying the new gardening space here? Because it moved from where it was originally to this brand new spot here, which seems to be a lot more organized and a lot more easier for people to get around.
Everybody says they like it a lot better.
Yeah.
And they like these little plots. You walk around all the sides. You don't have to walk through your neighbor's garden to get to your garden.
Right. It's a lot more manageable.
Right.
And we also have some raised beds here too, don't we?
These are considered raised beds, but up front we got some that stands about 3 foot tall, 4 foot square.
Yeah.
They're for handicap.
So if anybody,
people in wheelchairs,
Yeah.
walkers and stuff.
that's great. We'll show that here in a little bit, so you can see that there's a variety of different sizes that
Right.
people can pick from. All right, that sounds good. All right, thanks, Larry. I appreciate you answering my questions this morning. We'll take a walk around and show some of the things that are growing right now. So. Hello, I'm here again at the gardens, and we've got a couple of different residents here we're going to ask some questions of. So they've been out here busy this morning doing some work out here, so let's see what they've been up to. Hi guys, what are your names?
Renate Heinz.
Okay.
I'm Helmut Heinz.
All right, good morning, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so what have you been doing here at the garden this morning?
Well, we do some harvesting and then we do some planting again for fall.
All right.
Hope that the first frost is not too quick,
Right.
so that we can harvest any of it.
Okay. So what have you been working on here exactly? What have you been just cleaning stuff up, and what have you been doing here? Just doing some hoe work and cleaning up?
No, we are not cleaning up yet. We are putting in some snow peas for fall.
All right. Okay.
And then some more beans for fall and radishes.
I see. I gotcha. All right. So what is this? All your plot right here?
Yeah,
Up to the tomatoes.
up to the tomatoes.
Okay. And what kind of produce have you been growing this year? What kind of things have you been pulling out of there?
And earlier we had lettuce and radishes and beans. And,
Cucumbers are gone.
cucumbers are gone. They are gone.
Okay.
And we had snow peas here on this fence. And then later on we planted tomatoes on it for a little later. They're coming on now.
So lots of different stuff.
Lots of different stuff, yeah.
That's
And
great.
what we can use, we share with the neighbors.
Yeah, we hear that a lot. You produce so much stuff that you can't eat it all yourself, right?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We use only probably 1/3 of it. But all our neighbors know that we grow a garden now. So
That's great.
as we come home, she goes around the neighborhood. Who wants this? Who wants this?
So everybody's your best friend.
Well, they are our best friends, even without that.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So where are you from? I noticed an accent. Where are you from originally?
From Germany originally.
And how long have you been in the States?
Since
62.
62.
You haven't lost your kind of accent there at all.
Well, we still talk half English, half German together, and then all our families in Germany, so we talk a lot German.
Well, it's glad to meet some Europeans because I'm from England originally. So that's
I noticed you have an accent too.
that's right. That's right. We're here with accents this morning. That's great. All right. Well, very nice to meet you, and thanks for talking with me this morning.
Nice meeting you.
You have a great morning, and it's perfect weather for garden this
Oh,
morning, right?
yes.
Perfect.
It's very nice now.
All right. Nice to meet you. Have a great day.
Nice meeting you.
Well, thanks very much for joining us today to look at the John Knox Village Gardens. It's a great space, and it's a good place for residents to come and get some exercise, talk with their friends, and just generally grow a lot of produce here. They really enjoy it. They really enjoy it. All right, at the end of this video, we had some drone footage shot in the spring of this garden area, and I think we're going to clip to that right now, and it's going to show you just how big the garden is here. There's not much growing at that point, but you can see it a lot better from the drone, which flies up in the sky. So let's show that video right now.